is there a connection between viṣaya and viṣa? Viṣa in Sanskrit means poison, and viṣaya means object. And yesterday I told viṣaya word, two types of objects. So there is no literal connection, but we make a nice connection in what is called as Arthavada, means in commentary. Because the objects of the world themselves, they are like poison, viṣa. They poison our mind. But please remember, this is at a certain level, because just now in one of the questions I told, in the world, everything is good and bad at the same time. So while it is poison, there is also nectar. Viṣa, an object of the world, like for example, all the objects you collect to do puja, it lifts you or not? Huh? The objects can lift you or they can bring you down. So from a certain point of view, we say, because human beings are so enamored by objects, they're so attached to objects, they're constantly running after objects, they have so much greed for objects, then we say the objects are like poison. Actually, it is unfairly blaming objects only. Isn't it? Who is the culprit there? Yes, not the object. But I'll tell you a real thing, One man went to the doctor and he used to be a smoker. So the doctor realized that he is in trouble now. The doctor said, you have to stop smoking. So what he did, I saw this thing. He came home and he hid his cigarettes. He hid his cigarettes at the back of the house somewhere. So after about 2 hours, I saw him going to the back of the house. So I said, where are you going? He said, I'm going back there. Why? To take a smoke. What is your cigarette doing there? He said, I hid it there. So he himself hid it and he himself is going to find it. So in this whole thing, is cigarette is at any fault there? No, objects of the world actually neutral. Fire is neutral, knife is neutral, gun is neutral. Gun doesn't do anything to anybody. It is human beings. But what we say first, even in the gun debate in America now, we say, stop guns, ban them. Isn't it? We blame the objects. And from that point of view only we say they are poison. Really, if you give deep thought to it, objects are just very much neutral. They're neither good nor bad. The human beings are the ones who have evil intentions, intentions of destruction or whatever. Some have intentions of construction. Some have intentions of destruction and all. So, from a higher standpoint, we don't even say that objects are viṣa, that they are poison. No, they are just okay. But because of our present state of mind. Now, when the person finds himself in that state, the best thing, even though the object is neutral, the best thing is to keep him away from that cigarette, isn't it? Because he has become so weak that if you keep him, let him have access to the cigarette, it will be more difficult for him to stop that. So we keep the objects at bay, away. That is a stepping stone like, but really it is not the objects to blame. This person has become too weak.